It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the Chicago. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ben Zobrist.
No balls and a strike to count. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat route.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys who want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Popped up. Guzman over to his right. 2 gone.
Batting third. The third baseman.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Here's Javier Baez. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take them when you can get them.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
This is line to left, and he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Guzman has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yu Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Digging in, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
Striding in, Elvis Andrus looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the second inning now from Arlington. Next will be the designated hitter, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He pulls this one into right. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Second baseman,
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now batting, Chris Bryant. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But he'll still manage to shuffle this ball off to second, and they get the force out after all to get him out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home is a slider looked at and called a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Rougned Odor is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Digging in, Nomar Mazara will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Baez will head for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays high.
First offering on its way. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. A 2-run shot at the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Second home run early in the year, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle.
0-1 the count. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good decision apparently to push it this time. He's in at second with a stand-up double.
Yeah, when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Ian Happ. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Now that grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead. Lifted down the line in left. Gallo on the move, and no one will track it down. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes. 2 balls and a strike now. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Odor moving to his left, and that's the third out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rangers nothing. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. On the run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting ninth.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Guzman leads off second with nobody out. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. Chopper down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 fouled off. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Delino DeShields will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Fouled away. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Baez into shallow left, and that'll fall in between them. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Now that the designated hitter.
So stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We're through 3 here in the Lone Star State. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rangers 1. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. DeShields coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center
digging in once again. Albert Almora, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. Odor onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Now at the plate, Kris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Fly ball out to right field. Headed after it is Mazara. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The count now at 2-1. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Gallo.
Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Here's Darvish on 0-2, and it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
and he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Mazara.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. He flew out in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Andres is off at first with 2 away. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Jesse Chavez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Andrus. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Cubs on just 4 pitches. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Let's play ball.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So one away here with the bases empty. And up to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Jet Bandy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder, number 3, Delino DeShields.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fastball called for strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 5-1. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Wilson Contreras.
A bouncer to the left side, taken there by Cabrera. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Ian Happ. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
A bouncer up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. Odor to first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Popped up. Guzman shading to his right, and that's the 3rd. So striding forward now, Shin-Soo Choo. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top.
But you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game.
Mike Montgomery is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Mike Montgomery.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
So one gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Elvis is still going. He's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's Rougned Odor now. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. It was a walk in his last trip. Right there for strike one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. In the dirt here. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Arlington. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Guzman fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Albert Almora. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard. Foul. Hit in the air to shallow center. His Shields coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Takes this the other way to right. Mazara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up now as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far.
The third baseman out. Asdrubal Cabrera.
Brandon Morrow comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Fastball well outside. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
There to play is Zobrist, and that's the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Morrow has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In now, Jeff Bandy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Ranger. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
This is line to left. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Turned on down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Jeffrey Springs will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Ian Happ will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Sent out to straightaway center field. DeShields is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And here's the 2nd-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
DeShields.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Shin-Soo Choo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
DeShields aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him. Here
it comes now to Andrus. In there, strike 1. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's got a 3 for 7 line. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. First and second here with nobody out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Another full count offering on its way, and he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Payoff pitch one more time, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Next for the man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Oh, it looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball in for a strike. Bases are loaded with only one out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So digging in now, Nomar Mazara. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, man. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. And the deficit remains 5-2. Zach McAllister enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And Hayward has a base hit.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. No balls and 1 strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Line drive to center field. DeShields is right there, one down. Ready now, Albert Almora. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hayward, base runner at first with 1 out. Lined hard toward right center, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on third. Digging in now as Drupal Cabrera. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Striding in once again, Ronald Guzman. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it?
Oh, and he misses it. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Now another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Delino DeShields. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. The Chicago Cubs posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Yu Darvish gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Shelby Miller was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Xavier Cedeno works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 15 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Yu Darvish. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Shelby Miller. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run. Slow little roller to third. Donaldson right there. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Chris Bryant now. A pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Zobrist onto the grass. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Inciarte on at first, nobody out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready with another 2-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Hit softly down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at every.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead it off here to begin the 2nd.
Wilson.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And this is popped up near second base. And he'll put this one away for the 1st out of the inning. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it. But it was basically right at the outfielder.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Push to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
You know, D-Row, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play, and now he causes a problem.
Hayward, or often just Jay Hay. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Leading up for the Braves.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ronald Acuna.
And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting seventh.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
He can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground to first base. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We played two full. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 5.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Freeman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting. Third base.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again, catches it a grain low, we got action.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Tyler Flowers.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Flowers, 33 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sean Newcomb, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Newcomb.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2-1 the count. 2-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hard hit ball to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo. Here's the first pitch to him. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Braves are set down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Thank you, Heidi. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well. But that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Acuna stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
line towards center field. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded to short. There's Baez. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sean Newcomb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Newcomb.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Almora. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder, number 5.
Ready with the first pitch.
Albert.
Here it comes.
Almora.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte.
center, Incy Ortez.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Ready with another 0-2. Line to the right side, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and no one will track it down. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. In order go the Braves. We are still scoreless. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Cubs have decided to challenge
All right, we'll take
play.
one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
At first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball one, taken just off the inside. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next the pitcher, Jose Quintana. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Mike Montgomery gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 38, Mike.
Here comes the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here it comes. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, he's 2 for 4. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got 2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Slow roller down the third baseline. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben Zobrist. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Albert Almora.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. So coming to the plate, Tyler Flowers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Schwarber is there, and he has it for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Rizzo is over to take a look at it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1. Shane Carl will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Ready with the 0-1. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first down of the inning. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The catcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Standing in, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
This is line to left, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And now the tag, and he's out on the botched squeeze attempt. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A 1-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So they can't get that winning. Dansby Swanson is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
Addison Russell is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame.
Russell.
Ground ball right side. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but this will be a foul ball. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
The second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ben Zobrist. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Ready on 0-2. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
In now, Albert Almora, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with two gone.
Up next for the
Hey,
Cubs,
after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant, and it's fouled away. Looking to make it 3 straight two-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Cubs strand a couple. Still no score. Xavier Cedeno comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. High and deep to right center. Almora will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Johan Camargo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Tyler Flowers. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Cedeno has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Backhanded. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Adam Duvall will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Braves strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Darren O'Day takes the mound to start the 11th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swanson picks it up, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 44.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. One count, and the pitch pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 40.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. And there's one away. So striding in, Nick Markakis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hot shot towards the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Brad Brach enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Brad Brach.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Dansby Swanson is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Possible winning run stands at first with two out here. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On to inning number 2. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Softly hit toward the hole. Played on the backhand. And a good throw gets him one gone. Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Chicago. Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. Reined in to second for one, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the second base.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's got it. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. One left for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Carl Edwards Jr. will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Now the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter, number one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Johan Camargo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bryant might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Still Arodys Vizcaino takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 38.
Digging in and looking for more, Albert Almora. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Popped up. Freeman has room in foul territory. One away. Standing in, Chris Bryant, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
One out, nobody on. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Javier Baez. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now the 0-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready with another 2-strike offering down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No doubt about it.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Javier Baez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hard hit towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Somebody always takes an over. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. Striding in, Tyler Flowers. It was a walk in his last trip. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him. Oh, and in a tie ball game, you can see tempers getting a little heated down there, as he definitely did not like where that last pitch missed. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Now the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D. Where you pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. The 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Still 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Zobrist. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it. But that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out. So that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike two.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One left for Atlanta, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. A.J. Minter is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. First pitch on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hit hard to the right side. And there's one down now. Kyle Hendricks will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Kyle Hendricks.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Grounded weakly to the left. Swanson brings it in. And that's the second out. Now batting, Jason Hayward. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Swanson, he's there, and the side is retired. Kyle Hendricks will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 28.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Acuna. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he's going to get there, and quickly the winning run is at third with two away.
Up next for
Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter. He could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. Two down. Chop down the first baseline. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And it took 14 innings, but they're going to walk off a winner. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. A.J. Minter claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game. 4 hours.